My name is Ginger. I'm a fluffy orange cat and my life was perfect. I was lying on a soft pillow, bathed in sunlight, while my human woman, Anya, sat beside me and gently scratched behind my ears. Then came the day of noise. I saw Anya run around the apartment in a panic. Then she grabbed her jacket, kissed the top of my head and said, "I'll be back soon, baby." She didn't come back. 2 days later, the food bowl was empty. This was a violation of all universal laws. I cautiously peeked from the half-open door of my apartment into the hallway. The world I knew was gone. Through a broken window in a building's entrance, I saw empty streets littered with trash and abandoned cars. Strange, slow people in tattered clothes roamed them. Their eyes were empty and white. I called them the Shamblers. I climbed up a fire escape to the flat roof of a tall building. From up here high above, I looked out over the abandoned city under a gray sky. Down below, the tiny figures of the Shamblers milled about. They couldn't climb, and up here I was safe. Weeks turned into months. I learned to hunt mice in the aisles of abandoned grocery stores. I learned that silence is life, because noise attracts the Shamblers. One day I got trapped. A horde of Shamblers cornered me in a narrow, trash-filled alley. I prepared to fight like a tiger, but then a deafening bark echoed. Suddenly, a huge golden retriever with kind eyes crashed into the crowd of zombies like a tank. He barked, scattering the Shamblers to the sides, clearing a path for me. His name was Max. The tag on his collar said so. We became a team, a strange family navigating the dead world. Max was the muscle. I was the brains. I would often ride on his broad furry back as we moved through the ruined city. He protected me from bigger threats. I squeezed into tight spaces to get food for us. We learned a new rule together. Always watch your friend's back. One day, we saw a helicopter in the sky flying south towards the old port. Hope! Maybe Anya was there. The only way across the river was a wide, crumbling bridge, and it was swarming with a massive horde of Shamblers. We decided to make a run for it at night. We ran, weaving between the slow-moving bodies of the dead under the pale moonlight. I was in the lead, Max covering the rear. We were almost across when an unusually fast Shambler grabbed Max by his leg. He yelped. He looked back at me with his kind eyes, and I understood what he was saying. "Run!" He stood in the middle of the bridge and barked loudly, and the entire horde of zombies turned towards him, giving me the few seconds I needed. I made it to the end of the bridge and didn't look back. I just ran. I found the port. I saw high walls made of shipping containers and armed soldiers on watchtowers. Safety. But I didn't care. I'd lost my friend. I curled up in a ball by the gates, lonely and heartbroken. And then I smelled it, a familiar scent. I looked up and saw a young woman with tear-filled eyes looking right at me. It was her, my human woman, Anya. She was crying, running towards me and wrapping me in a tight hug. I was home. I survived, and I knew I would never forget the big, goofy dog who taught me the most important rule. Even in a dead world, you don't have to be alone.